Brad, now you've had a week here. What are your thoughts on the first half as a whole when you look back at it now?
Yeah, a lot of good. We started coming in not knowing kind of where we were going to be at with a lot of new players, and I thought our guys did a really good job of getting out of the blocks real quick, playing against some tough competition, going on the road and winning games as well. And I think, like I always talk about the consistency of your group and consistently playing well or at a high level. I think that was attained, throughout the first half. I know everybody's getting caught up in the overtime losses, especially the most recent ones here. That doesn't take away what we've done here so far. And, having only 2 regulation losses in the first half against some formidable competition is a very good positive for us, and we got to keep building on. I think the break comes at a great time for us right now. Get guys healed up a little bit that are dinged up a little bit. Guys get some energy in the tank where guys are down a little bit of energy of playing every weekend and a lot of minutes, and taking a mental reset break here too, as far as getting energized for a long run in the second half of the season.
How do you guys break through it? You're going to probably play structured teams like CC, maybe even Alaska right away. How do you guys break through when you guys play a team like that?
Well, first of all, we're pretty structured and hard to play against as well. So, I think it's just a situation where you adapt. Specialty teams are going to be huge. I think 5-on-5 play. When teams play very good defensive hockey, as well as we do as well, goals are tough to come by. And I think we're going to try to find more ways of creating more offense 5-on-5. I thought through the first part of the first half of the season, and even down the stretch going into December, the strength of our team was our depth of 4-line scoring. So again, trying to keep that, as far as consistency within the four lines and the D-man scoring on 5-on-5. But I do think, in the tough games in the second half, special teams are going to be huge and key, and making sure that our power play is a factor when it goes on the ice, and it has a chance to score at least 1 goal a game for us, if not more, and our penalty kill to keep the other team at bay. And our penalty kill has been really good this first half, but I think this is a year that we've usually had double-digit penalty minutes every game, over the course of the last few years. I think we're at 7.2 minutes per game. So we're one of the lower teams in the country as far as taking penalties. And I think that's a big reason why our PK has been good and not allowing the other team to get opportunities.
The last couple of weeks, it feels like Jackson Coon's ice time has gone up a little bit. What did he do last weekend that earned some more ice time?
He just keeps climbing as far as what he's doing on the ice in practice, and which results in the games. And I think he's getting acclimated of what college hockey really is now and how tough it is, and the pace you have to play at and the compete level you have to be at each and every game. And he's become a factor for us. He scored a nice power play goal for us, being a net front presence, and I think that's obviously an area where you're talking about scoring, is getting into the hard areas, in those grade A areas where you can get a stick on a puck or battle a guy to get to the net front and get whack in an opportunity on a rebound, and he's doing that, and he's going to be a vital part of our group going forward here. And the thing is he's accepted kind of his career here as far as being in and out, and trying to work as hard as he can, and he's done that. Now it's an opportunity for him to keep rising here.
Dylan James looks like the light bulbs come on recently. He's just making a lot of plays. What is he doing the last 3-4 weeks here?
I think just his overall confidence, and that he can do it. Obviously the thing that jumps out is his skating ability, and as far as tracking pucks and separating pucks from plays that are getting made, and the defensive side of it. But now he's creating a little bit. He's moving pucks and making some plays, and he's scoring some key goals at some key times here right now. And that's how he ended the season last year, and I think it's taken him a little bit to get back to where he was at the end of the season, but it looks like it's coming now. And I just think that the mental side of the game is a big deal as far as having confidence in yourself on doing it on a nightly basis. And he seems like he's feeling it right now, and hopefully he come back from break and continue to keep going.
Over Christmas break, do you guys reassess the line combinations you've been using? Maybe you take that as a time to juggle that? How do you handle line combinations?
Yeah, well, we're going to look at a number of things. You know, our 5-on-5 play, specialty teams, different things, different ways where we can adapt and change a little bit too. And you know, the one thing that I think gave us a benefit this year was keeping lines together and giving them opportunities. And I know we switched a couple guys around on Saturday, and you know, we didn't score a whole lot in that game. But you know, at the end of the day, I think we really got to, you know, put the onus on not only ourselves as coaches, but the players, as far as giving them an opportunity to show that they can stay together and have some chemistry within the lines. And you know, when you get down to the second half of the season, you know, you want to make sure that you try to build some consistency in guys playing together, but at the same time, kind of get an idea of maybe Jackson Coon goes up and plays with somebody else, or some other guys get opportunity to play on different lines. But to me, I think it's one of those things where, you know, we've done a good job of leaving lines together and giving them an opportunity to bounce back after maybe a loss.
What's the biggest thing you hope the guys take away over the next 2 weeks?
You know what? Just this is their time to decompress a little bit. You know, to look back and reflect on the year. You know, we're going to meet together as a team here before they get going after they have their last finals, I think, on Thursday here, and I think what we're going to do is just talk a little bit as a staff together with our players, and you know, we're going to have some thoughts here. You know, as far as what we want to see from our players over the break. It's not just a total time off. I mean, they're going to keep themselves in shape by skating and working out and different things like that. But I think the mental side of it, just taking a deep breath and getting recharged and be excited about the second half. The positive, there's a lot of positives. Man, we've had a really good first half. You know, go into the break, you know, be with your families, and then come back knowing that you have 3 months ahead of you here as far as making a push to do something special here.